Hello, welcome to the students of FYBSc class. Now last time we have started about the bridge course, and our first unit that we have seen about the mechanics. Unit 1, mechanics. Now in mechanics, what we have seen last time, the classification of mechanics, that is statics, kinematics and dynamics. We have seen that the kinematics is based on the kinematical equations. These kinematical equations are v vector is equal to u vector plus a vector t. Second kinematical equation is s vector is equal to u vector t plus 1/2 a vector t square. These are the the third kinematical equation is v square is equal to u square plus twice a vector dot s vector. That we have these three kinematical equations. In this case, u vector is the initial velocity. U vector is the initial velocity. V vector is the final velocity. A vector is acceleration. T is time. And S vector is the displacement here. S vector या ठिकाणी काय रिप्रेझेंट करतोय? डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिप्रेझेंट करतोय, लक्षात घ्या. Now here we have seen there is the change in the velocity. There is change in the velocity. But why there is change in the velocity? That is not indicated or mentioned here in these three kinematical equations. The causes of motion change, that you get the answer of that question in dynamics. Why there is change in the velocity? Why there is change in state of motion of the body? And the answer is found in Newton's laws of motion. Newton's first law is when the force acting on the system or body is zero. When the force acting on the system or body is zero, then the velocity of the body remains constant. This is Newton's first law. Very simple way I have mentioned here. When the force acting on the system is zero, the velocity of the system or body remains constant. याची स्टेटमेंट तुम्ही बघा पाठ केलेली असेल. Every body tries to continue in a state of rest or in the state of motion unless and until it is compelled by an external force to change that state. And a simple way we can write here. When a vector is equal to 0, v vector is equal to constant. Second law, what we have seen in the statement, the rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to applied force. Or we can write here F vector is equal to that is F vector, that is force, is equal to mass into acceleration. F vector is equal to ma vector. Newton's second law. Newton's third law. Actions and reactions are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. That is, you know, action force is equal to negative of reaction force. action force is equal to negative of reaction force. Action force is equal to negative of the reaction force here. These are the Newton's laws of motion that we have seen. बघा एवढं तुम्ही न्यूटन्स लॉज ऑफ मोशनचा आपण थिओरिटिकली खूप लर्निंग केलेलं असेल, पण तुम्हाला जर प्रश्न विचारला when the body is moving with a constant velocity of 3 meter per second towards north and the mass of the body is 5 kilogram. See here again I will repeat here, mass of the body is 5 kilogram meter per second and the body is moving with a constant velocity of 3 meter per second towards north. How much is the force acting on the system? F is equal to what? Or magnitude सांगा या ठिकाणी काय येईल ते. बघा mass of the body is 5 kilogram. Velocity is 3 meter per second towards north. Constant velocity आहे. आलं लक्षात? तर त्या बॉडी वरती ऍक्ट होणारा फोर्स हा किती असेल? Yes, can anybody answer it? बघा मास दिलेला आहे तुम्हाला 5 किलोग्राम पर मीटर पर सेकंड. Velocity is 3 meter per second and that is moving with the constant velocity of towards north here. Then how much is the force acting on the system? System वरती ऍक्ट होणारा फोर्स किती असेल? हॅलो, किती असेल फोर्स? एका सेकंदामध्ये उत्तर आलं पाहिजे. बघा फोर्स वेलॉसिटी जर कॉन्स्टंट असेल तर फोर्स किती राहील? फोर्स इज 0. काहीही कॅल्क्युलेट करायची गरज नाही. आलं लक्षात? when force is 0, velocity is constant, and as velocity is constant, force is 0. Newton's second law is the real law here. Newton's second law is the real law. Now we have to study about some particular physical quantities regarding about the motion. Now you know about the displacement. Displacement तुम्ही already study केलेली आहे बघा या ठिकाणी. Displacement of the body or particle, that is distance covered by the shortest distance between the initial and final position of the body. Shortest distance between initial and final position of the object. बघा आता एखादा ऑब्जेक्ट हा ए स्पॉट वरून निघाला असेल, तो ए टू बी जाणार बघा या ठिकाणी, नंतर बी पासून सी ला जाणार. सी here. Now suppose here this distance is 2 meter, here distance is 3 meter here. Then how much is the displacement of the object? Magnitude of the displacement काय येईल? A आणि C मधला shortest distance, not this AB plus ABC, 2 plus 3 5 असं नाही घेता येणार आपल्याला. तर हे जे shortest distance असेल, that is the magnitude of the displacement. Here it represents the displacement. लक्षात? Displacement means the shortest distance. Not you can count it. तुम्ही कोणत्याही मार्गाने जा, समजा A to B जा, B to C गेलो आपण, C to D, and again comes here, suppose. Finally you come to the point A here. A पासून स्टार्ट केली, A ला परत आलो, डिस्प्लेसमेंट किती झाली? A पासून तुम्ही तुमची जर्नी स्टार्ट केली बघा. A to B, B to C, C to D, and again D to A here. Then the displacement is
0.
0. Good. Displacement is 0. या ठिकाणी displacement is 0 झालेली असेल. लक्षात, distance between the initial and final position, that is the shortest distance. याचं युनिट काय आहे? मीटर. SI system मध्ये. Meter in SI system and centimeter in CGS system. Now then velocity. What is velocity? V vector ने आपण त्याला डिनोट करू या ठिकाणी. Velocity is the rate of change of displacement. Rate of change of displacement with respect to time. That is V vector is equal to ds vector by dt. Sometimes you may represent x instead of s. That is, you can write here dx vector by dt. That is the rate of change of displacement with respect to time. इथे लक्षात घ्या, d काय रिप्रेझेंट करतोय? d represent the change. d represent the change. मग change in displacement आपल्याला माहिती आहे, x वेक्टर डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिप्रेझेंट करतो, म्हणजेच काय? चेंज इन डिस्प्लेसमेंट अपॉन चेंज इन टाइम, म्हणजेच काय? टाइम इंटरवल म्हणू शकतो आपण त्याला, टाइम इंटरवल. That is the rate of change of displacement with respect to time is called as the velocity. And that's the unit is meter per second in SI system and centimeter per second in CGS system. Then we have to see about acceleration. Acceleration, that is denoted by the letter A. Acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. Acceleration is the rate of change of velocity with respect to time. A vector is equal to dv vector by dt. And its unit is meter per second square in SI system and centimeter per second square in CGS system. These are the basic terms or quantities that we necessary in the study of motion. या टर्मची माहिती तुम्हाला असलीच पाहिजे. डिस्प्लेसमेंट, वेलोसिटी, एक्सेलरेशन, आणि त्यानंतर आपण न्यूटन्स लॉ नुसार एक टर्म इंट्रोड्यूस केली बघा त्या ठिकाणी. व्हॉट अकॉर्डिंग टू न्यूटन्स लॉ, when a factor is equal to 0, then velocity is equal to constant. That is, there is a need of the force. A factor is the force. Need of the force to change the state of motion. To change the state of motion. State of motion change करण्यासाठी तुम्हाला फोर्सची गरज असते. लक्षात, कॉन्स्टंट वेलॉसिटीने एखादी बॉडी मूव्ह व्हावी यासाठी तुम्हाला फोर्सची गरज नाही. तुम्हाला वेलॉसिटी चेंज करायची असेल तर त्या ठिकाणी फोर्सची गरज असते. म्हणून फोर्स इज व्हॉट इज फोर्स? फोर्स इज द casual agent. Force is the casual agent of motion change. Force is the casual agent of motion change. So it is the quantity which changes or tend to change the state of motion which changes or tend to change the state of motion of the object is called as the force. Now let us we can see about rotational motion then in short. Now just we have seen the, in case of translational motion, we have the displacement, velocity and acceleration. In the same way for rotational motion, that is in this case, the body is moving along the circular path. The body is moving along the circular path. The trajectory is circular. Trajectory means, trajectory हा सुद्धा एक महत्वाचा पॉइंट इथे आपण लक्षात घेऊ. Trajectory is the path. Trajectory is the path followed by the particle. Path followed by the particle during its motion. During its motion is called as trajectory. For example, cricket ball hit by the bat. Cricket ball hit by the bat. जातो की नाही तो बॉल या ठिकाणी पॅराबोलिक ट्रॅजेक्टरी आपण या ठिकाणी लक्षात. दिस इज द पाथ. ट्रॅजेक्टरी मीन्स path followed by the particle here. In rotational motion, the body is moving along the forward path here. Now, in case of rotational motion, we have the angular displacement. Angular displacement, and that is denoted by the letter theta. Small असेल तर delta theta ने आपण त्याला denote करतो. Angular displacement is what? Angle covered by the radius vector in given interval of time. Suppose that the particle is moving along this circular path here like this. Ha center असेल. We know the radius vector, the vector drawn from the center to the position of the particle, instantaneous position of the particle is called as the radius vector. Now here, suppose the particle is at position A at some t1 instant, and at t2 instant the particle moves to P here. Then the radius vector here the radius vector shifted from OA to AB, and this is the angle traced by the radius vector. That is, we can write here angular displacement is equal to arc AB upon radius. Arc AB upon radius. That is the angular displacement here, and its unit is radian. Its unit is radian. त्याचं युनिट काय आहे? रेडियन आहे बघा. आपण डिग्री मध्ये पण मेजर करतो. त्यानंतर अँग्युलर वेलॉसिटी. जसं आपण घेतलं वेलॉसिटी रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ डिस्प्लेसमेंट, तसंच अँग्युलर वेलॉसिटी ओमेगा is the rate of change of displacement, angular displacement with respect to time. Rate of change of angular displacement with respect to time, that is omega is equal to d theta by dt, and its unit is radian per second. Radian per second. The relation between angular velocity and linear velocity is v is equal to r omega. The relation between angular velocity and linear velocity is v is equal to r omega. Then we can see about angular acceleration. Angular acceleration, that is denoted by the letter alpha. Alpha is equal to d omega by dt. Alpha is equal to d omega by dt. That is the rate of change of angular velocity with respect to time. The rate of change of angular velocity with respect to time. And त्याचं युनिट काय येईल? Radian per second square. Radian per second square. Then just in case of translational motion, if we have to change the velocity, we require force. Translational motion मध्ये आपल्याला जर velocity change करायची असेल तर force ची गरज असते. In rotational motion, to change the angular velocity, we require the physical quantity, and that is known as the torque. That is two equal and opposite forces constitute the couple, and the moment of the couple is called as the torque. Moment of couple is torque. Moment of couple is torque. That is, we write here tau is equal to R into F. Tau is equal to R into F. R is the moment arm. That is the perpendicular distance between the two forces. R is the perpendicular distance between the two forces. समजा हा एक फोर्स असेल आणि हा दुसरा फोर्स त्या ठिकाणी येतो. या दोघं फोर्सेस मधलं हे परपेंडिक्युलर डिस्टन्स आहे. That is, we can call it as a moment arm. This distance. This is the moment arm here. Perpendicular distance between the pair of forces is called as the moment arm. And tau is equal to R into F. And that's a unit is Newton meter. Its unit is Newton meter. That is, we can see here, there is a analogous quantity. Linear displacement la analogous quantity, angular displacement theta. Linear velocity la analogous quantity omega. हे ट्रान्सलेशनल मोशन मध्ये आणि या रोटेशनल मोशन मध्ये. एक्सेलरेशन ला एनालॉगस क्वांटिटी अल्फा, फोर्स ला एनालॉगस क्वांटिटी टॉर्क. You also know mass represent the inertia in translational motion, and in rotational motion inertia is represented by the physical quantity, and that is called as the moment of inertia, I. These are the analogous quantities. Here this we can see here in translational motion and here in rotational motion. Okay, we stop now today here. Thank you.